Gather round, lords and ladies, for a tale shrouded in mystery, power, and, let's be honest, a whole lot of in-game grinding. Today, we unravel the legend of Cassana Baratheon, a noblewoman so influential, she gave Westeros not one, not two, but 3 major players in the Game of Thrones. And now, she steps out of the history books and into your army. But who is Cassana, really? A forgotten queen of the battlefield? A secret powerhouse in your commander lineup? Or just Robert Baratheon's mom, who never got the recognition she deserved? Let's find out. Once upon a stormy night, because when is it not stormy at Storm's End, Cassana Baratheon set sail with her husband, Stefan. Their mission? To bring back an exotic bride for Prince Rhaegar Targaryen. Their fate? Well, let's just say the sea had other plans. Some say a storm took them, others whisper of a kraken, or maybe even a rogue mermaid with a grudge. But no matter the cause, Cassana's story was cut short, until now. Because in Game of Thrones, winter is coming, she's back, and she's ready to prove that she's more than just a tragic backstory. Want to add Cassana to your ranks? Well, my friend, she's not just lying around in the tavern, waiting for you to buy her a drink. To get her, you'll need to participate in special in-game events. These events are like the Great Feasts of King's Landing, rare, expensive, and probably rigged in favor of the Lannisters. But if you stay patient, or just throw your wallet at the screen and buy all the packs, you will recruit Cassana. And trust me, she's worth it. Cassana is a cavalry commander, which means she's all about speed, mobility, and trampling enemies underfoot, like an angry Robert Baratheon at a tavern brawl. Her skills? Let's break it down. Blessing of War. Cassana channels raw energy into her hand. Probably not the kind of blessing you want. Dealing 7,926 damage to the target and making herself 60% immune to control effects for 5 seconds. Basically, she shrugs off debuffs like a true Baratheon. Shield Frenzy. Every time she gains a shield, she gets 3,968 extra attack power for 10 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. She feeds off protection and turns it into destruction. Thunderous Prayer. At the start of battle, she grants a 3,327 shield to all allies for 10 seconds. She's basically handing out free armor, like Oprah. Thunderous Shelter reduces skill damage taken by 40%. Because why take damage when you can just not? Cassana is like a human cheat code. She buffs herself, protects allies, and then obliterates her enemies. Awakening. Cassana isn't just about making her stronger, it's about unlocking her true potential. Think of it like Arya training with the Faceless Men, but with fewer identity crises. When awakened, she starts the battle with a 2-second prayer. Sounds peaceful, right? Wrong. During those 2 seconds, all allied female commanders are silenced. Why? Because Cassana is about to supercharge them, and you need to respect the process. Once the prayer ends, all female commanders' skill cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds for the entire battle, and every female commander immediately casts an active skill on the first column of enemies. 200% damage, reduced if hitting multiple targets. Translation? Cassana delays her team for a moment, and then unleashes them all at once like a Westerosi stampede of destruction. It's organized chaos, and it's absolutely terrifying. every great warrior has their signature weapon. Jon Snow has Longclaw, Jaime has Oathkeeper, and Cassana, she has a bracelet? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cassana's weapon of choice is the Starry Bracelet. But don't be fooled. This isn't just some fancy jewelry. So, what happens when Cassana gets her legendary weapon? First, cooldown reduction jumps to 3 seconds. Second, damage coefficient skyrockets to 300%. And if allied female commanders cast 40 active skills in battle, they immediately cast another one for 300% damage. That's right. Cassana doesn't just fight. She creates a skill-spamming, battlefield-destroying army of destruction. She turns her team into a wave of lightning-fast, unstoppable warriors. It's beautiful, it's horrifying, and it's exactly what you need. If you're wondering where Cassana fits best in your army, let me answer that with a question. Do you like winning? Cassana isn't a lone warrior. She's a force multiplier, a team-wide power boost. Here's where she shines. PvP battles. Because making enemies cry is fun. Alliance events. She makes every female commander attack faster, hit harder, and win faster. Defense formations. Shields, cooldown reductions, and absolute terror for your enemies. Basically, if there's a fight, Cassana belongs in it. So if you love strategy and synergy, Cassana is your new best friend. When she's not wrecking armies, Cassana is in the tavern, making your kingdom richer and stronger. What'd she give us there? Aptitude, 5 per level. Free speed-ups for training and building. Finance, 5 per level. More troops, more power. Combat rate, 4 per level. The big one. If your combat rate is higher than your opponent's, you get attack, defense, and health boosts. Even when she's doing nothing, she's making you stronger. The final verdict. Is Cassana worth it? Pros. Insanely strong synergy with female commanders. Powerful shields and buffs for the entire team. Her weapon turns her into a skill-spamming nightmare. Boosts economy in the tavern. Speed-ups, troops, and combat rate buffs. She's literally back from the dead to wreck enemies. Cons. Not easy and cheap to obtain. Requires female commanders to fully shine. Takes investment to max out her weapon for full power. Might make your enemies rage quit. So is Cassana worth adding to your roster? Absolutely. She's fast, she's powerful, and she brings the storm wherever she goes. Plus, let's be honest, Westeros never gave her the respect she deserved. It's about time she got her moment in the sun. Now go forth, get Cassana, and let the storm take your enemies by surprise. After all, a storm is coming. So, what do you think? Will you summon the storm and add Cassana to your roster? Or will you risk facing her in battle and learning why the sea itself couldn't contain her? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on more The Game of Thrones. Winter is coming guides, strategies, and deep dives into the best commanders in Westeros.